this shit affects people. I feel like some people just do it to, like, unsubscribe, man, I'm bad, man. Like, if you didn't want to subscribe, why subscribe in the first place, mate? You confuse me. Unless you just don't believe in what I'm saying, mate. I mean, personally, I take yours as a fucking nonce. If you're unsubscribing, mate. Because at least I'm actually promoting an area of what should be happening with these. You're just sat there sulking about a situation that needs resolving. I mean, personally, I think it's down to these big streamers that come into my channel. They want to keep an eye on me and that lot. Because unfortunately, I'm just fucking better than you. Like, generally, I am, mate. And all my shit's legit, mate. I ain't got the fastest processing PC. I ain't got the fastest monitor. I ain't got the fastest graphic cards. I ain't got the top of the range fucking controllers. Mate, I'm on 36 megabyte of internet. And yet still perform 10 times better than a lot of you fucking streamers. Why, you motherfucking streamers on suck dick a lot. That's what you were on. And unfortunately, I'm dealing with a dog that's got cancer to the nose that I can't do anything about, so I'm struggling with that area. And I've actually been through stuff where you crybabies haven't been through shit. I've had to live and be able to deal with a war inside my own mind. Oh, and I'm a truth speaker and all. You know what I mean? I speak my truth. What I see, what I observe. That's not my fault if all this shit's out there for me to speak about and observe. That's for you, humanity. And at least I'm the one brave enough to actually speak about this. At least there's someone actually speaking about this. As far as I'm concerned, mate, the world's coming into a bunch of fucking pedos. I mean, hell, none of my best friends didn't even listen to me upon this situation either. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, mate, most of my friends are probably fucking pedos. I'm a bit worried about one of my mates because he's got 2 daughters and once again not doing out about it. Just sat there, oh, I only care about my family, but you're not doing out. You just sat on your arse, bro. Like, literally. Beg for your dad to get your daughter a 3D printer so you could sit there and live off that. Like, and you blackmailed the shit out of your dad. Your daughter's probably not even touched it. That's the worst bit about it. You probably not even tried to teach her about it. And unfortunately, your daughter could probably work like that better than you, I'm not gonna lie. And no disrespect, just from what I observed, mate.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go!
You know what I mean? Right, we still have no idea what we're doing with that puzzle.
Keep moving! Remtech, grab it!
With that puzzle. I'm hoping that this helps me out. I've just had to whinge and basically I've had to sit there with my hand above my dog, intimidating him, so that I can have time for the disinfectant that I spray on his nose to actually work or do something before he starts licking the cunt off. And this is why I'm going to have to put him down, because it's unfair of him to constantly keep having to live that area when I have to do something to help him in medical area. It's just unfair. It's unethical. I feel like a fucking animal abuser. Alright, okay, well, we're not getting that again, are we? Because of this situation that I'm in. And one thing I'm fucking not is someone that likes abusing stuff, less fortunate and less capability of being able to defend itself. Like, my dog has no capability of being able to defend itself. When it comes against me, anyway. Other people he may do, but he doesn't care about you. That's the difference. And that's what it's kind of came to with this disinfectant. I have to intimidate my dog to prevent him from licking in his fucking nose, so that it can have some time for the disinfectant to be able to clean his nose in some sort of way. Right, and I'm not enjoying doing that, because it's near the end of his life. I don't even want to fucking raise my voice at him anymore. Never mind do any intimidation tactics to get him to cooperate, so that I can get some sort of healing happening. Right. It's not fucking on. It's not fair upon him, because instead of him knowing that his dad fucking loves him, I feel like I'm just abusing him a minute. And all it is intimidation. It's nothing fucking like bad that I'm doing. It's just intimidation. Like, I need you to cooperate, kid, because you're making situations worse. Probably doesn't help that I still smoke inside the household either, but I have an air circulation thing as well next to me. As soon as I found out, I brought that to help cleanse the air and purify the air. Right. And it's mentally destroying me, because now I've got to work out what's best for my dog. And the problem is it's letting him go. It's the best thing. But I'm not physically strong enough at the minute. I don't have people to help. I think the most help I've had in my life is Paige coming into my channel and asking for people to like and subscribe. That's the most help I've actually had in my life. And support. I'd be disheartened if Paige just disappeared, but, you know, it is what it is. People come and go. Like, no offense, but I've had enough people come and go in out my life for shit like that to just never bother me. So how do I get back down there then? I assume that I may have to clear everything to be able to get to that remnant tech, but now I can't. Cheers, Paige. See, I told you. Paige is always there doing that. It's the most support I've ever had in my life. Some random person on the internet just putting a comment. How much that fucking hurts to admit, anyway. After everything I've done for people. I mean, fucking hell, my mate Ginge wouldn't even had a painted fucking room, the lazy little cunt. If it weren't for me and Bacon that fucking literally did everything inside the household because we knew he was too bone idle to get anything done. And that's legit the reason me and Bacon did that, because we sat and had a conversation on why we was doing it. Because we knew you were too bone idle to get anything done. And neither one of us wanted to leave your disabled fucking daughter in a household with fuck all. And that was the only reason why me and Bacon did it, mate. We didn't do it for you, we didn't do it for Lucy, no, we did it for Courtney. The only reason. I can't get to that remnant tech though now. That's it, that's just boarded off for me. If you don't believe me, ask Bacon. Fuck it, ask Paul. He'll tell you why Bacon did it as well. Well, I'm not being a dick, I'm just being truthful. And I know, the truth hurts. It's supposed to. Because it teaches you to adapt and change. I had to do the same when I was young growing up. Fuck, but I had no one to support or aid me. Like I'm saying, the most support I've had in my life is Paige coming in and putting a comment. Like, I mean, cheers, Paige. But like, imagining that, and I'm a 32-year-old man, and the most support and aid I've had is that. Without my life. Right, that's a fucking devastating me. Something to even think and realise. Now my dog thinks I hate him because I've had to fucking...
I didn't do it. Didn't do nothing.
Okay, you didn't do anything.
Good. Tell him that when they come.
I feel bad for him.
Nothing at all.
Why the fuck are you got like a marker on your head to talk to? I mean, he knows I'm not doing it to be horrible. He knows I'm just doing it because I need to. But fuck me. He ain't got long left, mate, and I just... got to discipline my dog for the disinfectant to work, to pray that it does something, to make the situation a lot better. But the problem is that he keeps licking the area that I'm putting the disinfectant on.
32 degrees Celsius, Pathfinder.
That's quite a change. The vault really did its job.
And the problem is I'm having to hover above him with my hand in the air to prevent him from fucking licking his mouth. And really all he's got to do is keep his fucking tongue in his mouth.
What are you looking at?
That's all he's got to do. For at least a certain amount of time, where at least the disinfectant can have at least some time to actually fucking start disinfecting the area. I know it's not going to do much because he's got cancer. But the problem is when he's got yellow pus upon his nose, due to the fact that he fucking he knocked himself out outside, basically, is what he did. And I had to pick him up and bring him in and deal with his nose.
I just told you I have your map. You're way off this planet.
And once again, there's another fucking boy in my...
Get out of my face. I swear I'll kill you.
I'll kill you first.
He's not lying. Saw him kill a girl over a moldy ration.
I tell the truth, but no one listens. No one cares of the fact that the fucking kids are being indoctrinated by the fucking government and raped by them. They don't give a shit. I mean, to be honest, it wouldn't even surprise me if half of the parents are fucking selling them for the money anyway nowadays. Like, no respect for them anymore. Otherwise, the human race would be actually standing up, but apparently nobody's fucking human anymore. Like, the only man I know that can physically cry and talk, because I don't know how to actually fucking cry. I just have tears that roll down my face and I continue my fucking day. Then I have spoiled brats claiming they have depression and there's fuck all wrong with them other than the fact that they're fucking little bitches. Never, their trauma. Mummy didn't give me no money. This is about your fucking trauma that you've got, mate. shit the bed. My mum won't give me money. Like, my mum didn't start fucking borrowing money to me, mate, until fucking her husband disappeared and passed on, bless him. I ain't gonna be horrible, nor am I gonna disrespect the dead. But I will point out exactly what happened.
Move along. No outsiders. She's with me. Human Pathfinder. The one you were telling us about?
Jorgel Struck sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morda.
So now Strux is friends with the Nexus. Traitor. Think I'm a traitor too? Shut it, Breck.
But it breaks your heart when you have to be mean. Well, I've got to be cruel to be kind. And you see, I got a lot of people, but they know I can't deal with interactions when it comes to areas of emotions. I suffer with autism, Asperger's and ADHD. I got no support. I got no help, I got no aid, I got nothing. I do everything on my own. I stand on my own 2 feet. The only area I get support is the fact that I receive benefits. That's it. Because I'm unfit to work. I wouldn't really say it's support. And the most support I get is Paige coming on and putting a comment. That's the support I really receive within my life. I've never received anything else that someone's generally done out the kindness of their heart without some benefit being behind it.
I'm not here to step on any toes. I can help you guys out.
You assume we need help. Hey, you guys did your job. Now stand down and let them in. But Drac, didn't I tell you to shut up? I'll spread the word so Morda knows you're here. Good. I'll see you inside, Ryder. Gonna have a few more words with this pair first.
Right. I mean, I helped my mate, moved into his property. I helped him decorate his property because of his disabled daughter. I did not want to leave her in a property that was a shithole because it would have been unfair. Right? I started painting and decorating and trying to sort my life out. And my mate Ginge, apparently, was nowhere about to fucking lend an hand. And bearing in mind, he's on fucking benefits, on PIP, living off the back of his fucking missus.
Pathfinder must think he's pretty tough.
Like, honestly, if he didn't have fucking Lucy as a girlfriend, mate, honestly, he'd be a deadbeat bum, mate, a little crackhead in a corner somewhere, mate. That's exactly what he'd be. Sucking dick for weed, bro.
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Keir? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
No? Maybe? What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. Or, I was acquainted with his protege.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. His missus would do a lot better off if she left him, to be honest. I really ain't gonna lie. But, I ain't gonna lie, she needs the support. Because of obviously Courtney's situation. Alright.
You talk about Dr. O'Keir like I should know who that is.
Dr. O'Keir was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics, and possibly curing the genophage.
And not using the slow genetic mutation approach the Initiative has invested in.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The Junker was aggressive.
You know, claims to love my dog, but only come to see him once. Only made the effort once to come and see him. And that's because I messaged him like, mate, if you want to say goodbye to Alf, I suggest you hurry the fuck up. Which was when I'm starting to make the confirmation that I'm going to let him go, to shed mercy. It's been once. All he is a fake that says stuff to make people believe him. When really all he is in it for himself. There's no but slag his mates off 24/7 behind the back. I mean, I slag my mates off, but the thing is that I say it to your face, right? I say it behind your back because I know you're a bitch and you're going to get offended by it. Where I was always taught to take it as a man and brush it off my shoulders. You know, oh, he's that worse than me, oh my God! I was brought up on sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And now I've got a generation, hey, it's gotta be a word! That I have to deal with. You know what I mean? Oh, Bobby! He said I was fat! Yeah, but you weigh 13 stone, kid. Come on, lose some weight. That's what we would have got in our generation, mate. No, come here, little boy. You're not fat. Not at all. You just weigh like 5 men for 1 man. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes.
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so. Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Eladon all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, took in the view, talked for hours. Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
I mean, to be honest, my mate, Glutton, and Ginger are very fucking similar, mate. They are butterfly bitches. They go where it's better. I go for what I like. If I go to the pub and they don't have Pepsi in, yeah, the pub allows me to go to Tesco, go and buy a bottle of Coca-Cola to put into my whiskey because they know I like sugar. Right? They know that I won't deal with Pepsi Max because I don't like it and it makes my drink horrible. So we had an agreement, if you do not have Pepsi in, am I allowed to go to Tesco to buy? You can't do that. Well, then I'm going to a different pub. See you in a bit. Like, no. I was brought up on sugar, right? I like whiskey and Coca-Cola. I make an exception already by having Pepsi. And now you want me to make another exception by having Pepsi Max. I don't think so. Well, you can go and buy yourself a bottle of Coke then, Ben. Thank you.
I bet she appreciated that.
I never got the chance to give it to her. One day she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
So that lets you know on what type of guy I am. That the fact that a pub, the landlady and the previous landlord, yeah, is willing to make that agreement with me to make me happy, to make me comfortable, nothing to do with my disabilities because I don't claim this everywhere I fucking go unless I come into a problem. So I can get, so the person can have a level of understanding on what's going off. And especially if they're aware about the disorders in the first place. Yeah? So if I come under distress and let somebody know that I suffer with these disorders, they may be able to sort the situation out better than me getting frustrated and curb stomping some motherfucker. I think that's a lot better outcome. 9 times out of 10, I'm frustrated, don't understand the situation, which builds up anger and temper that I don't mind dispersing towards brick walls. A human being is nothing but a fucking flesh bag to me. I like punching something that punches back. Yeah? And a brick wall does it as soon as I hit that wall. Although I might have to hit it like 3 or 4 times to be able to feel the pain, unlike some faggots that go, well, I'm just like, boom, I'm going to fucking kill him in a minute. Swear to fucking God!
You think
There's a
something happened to her?
difference.
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Eldon. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
Same as like my anxiety. My anxiety is not like everybody else's. Right, your anxiety is... Mine's a, fuck you! I give a shit what you think. That's my anxiety.
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush. In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
Oh, and that's really good. Now, the only time I can ever feel comfortable, normal, and stable mind where I don't have shit constantly running through my head is in the presence of a child. Because I didn't want to go through any of the shit that I went through as a child, nor would I want another child to be around a situation that I didn't agree with me growing up in. The only thing that's going to stop me from knocking some fucker out is a child being present. Yeah? Or I may have been able to get myself out of that area before I've got too bad. And then I'll just go and throw a fucking tantrum somewhere. I think throwing a tantrum is a lot more better than me grabbing the person that pissed me off. And mainly I enjoy headbutting people, I do. You know what I mean? It's one of my favourite things. Oh, you think you're fucking hard, do you? Alright then, come here. Bang. Bang. I love equality, mate. Fucking love it. I get to feel the same thing as you. Let's see who's fucking harder. Right? I don't think that that's normal. Now, if I was back in the Viking days, I'd be perfectly fine. I'd actually be an honourable person. I'd be well respected. Because I live in a pussy old generation, a bunch of crybaby fucking generation, mate, never been through anything actually bad within their fucking lives. Most of you kids nowadays actually turn to drugs because you think it's cool, not because you went through a terrible fucking experience in your life and you need something to dull down the pain. And unfortunately, that drug allows you to do that. Welcome to my generation and the older generation. You got that sniffing coke, mate, because you think it makes you feel hard and it allows you to drink a few beers. Do you know why we used to sniff coke? Because we was depressed and we wanted the endorphins that made us feel good. Because we were too fucking bone idle to do a bit of exercise. That's why a lot of us, and some of us realised this and came off cocaine. Yeah, but a lot of us didn't. And the main reason is they was too addicted to it already. It's a very addictive drug. Also a very expensive drug. Like, if you want to chase that white rabbit down that hole, mate, don't expect yourself getting back out easily. Yeah, it's hard. And the reason why we could say rabbit hole is because it's going to be a tight squeeze all the time. Yeah, it gets worse upon the worse drugs that are out there that even the older generation and some of my generation are on. So like smack and crack. Unfortunately, when these people actually end up on this drug, you need to find the solution of why they end up on that drug to be able to help them get off that drug. Once they've got the solution on why they're on that drug, they can work upon that. But unfortunately, we've got to eradicate the addiction area as well. Smack is no different than nicotine. Alcoholism is no different than nicotine addiction. Alright? You tried quitting smoking before. It's hard, isn't it? Now imagine trying to come off any drug that's a lot more harder and a lot more addictive than motherfucking that. Yeah? And you want to look down upon them. I think you need to sort your fucking heads out. Alright? I don't look down upon smackheads. What I ask them is, what pain did you go through to go on that drug, or did you lead yourself to it? And if they say, oh, I led myself to it, then I don't care about your story. Right? But if you search through it because it was painful, and someone offered you, and you took it, and it relieved that pain, well, that's what you get addicted to at the beginning. Yeah? Same as me with cannabis, mate. You know? It was a great way to deal with all my fucking problems. It was a great way to help me calm and relax because it's a muscle relaxation, right? And it was a great way for me to deal with growing pains and sciatica as growing up as a young boy. And also, you know, all the general body abuse I did by doing, you know, fuck around and find out sort of thing, right? I did stupid shit when I was a kid, and I did stuff that just was generally stupid in the first place, you know. The first one, I fucked around and found out by the older generation that I shouldn't do that, because they whooped my ass. And don't worry, I put a fight up back, but unfortunately, it was like 3 older men coming for me the most of the time. It was hard to fight them off. Right? The problem is because of the reputation I had of not giving a fuck. Like, I would break my skateboard around your head and just walk away. Like, I snapped 5 skateboards on my head from losing my temper, just from not being able to land a kickflip. You know, that's a bit bad, right? And that's because it was highly frustrating. Like, trying to land a kickflip that you've been trying to do for fucking ages, and you're just not getting any better at it, and you just pick the skateboard up by the trucks and just boosh straight on your head, is one of the things, right? And I did that on a regular basis. I was never known as someone that would start shit, but I was someone that was happy to finish it. And I used to do that in multiple different ways. As an adult, I managed to retract myself from society and not interact with society, so it became a lot more easier not to run into these problems. Right? But when I tried to interact with society again, I realized that everybody was jealous that I receive benefits, can barely afford to live, right? And they don't realize that I went for a game of Russian roulette to be able to get some money. Right? We'll put a fucking gun to your head and pull the trigger, mate. See what happens.
I could track her down for you. Make sure she's okay.
We could question the salvager at the Paradise.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
And I was hoping for the bullet to work upon me, but apparently I was good at winning at that point.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
I don't interact with any of the older people that I used to interact with, unless I need stuff, because I know what they're about, and it's nothing good.
Sounds like Helios was an easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tachanka. I almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Would have been pretty lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
And the thing is, I'm going to say now, all my older people never preyed upon kids, wouldn't even sell drugs to kids unless your parent vouched for you. Yeah? Imagine going to your dad and going, is it alright if this guy fucking sells me some weed? Yeah, I don't mind. At least I ain't got to deal with it. Did you hear that, bro? Yeah, man, come and get your 10 bag. Yeah, that's what we had to do. And then when we came back stoned, we got disciplined. Yeah? But for the meantime, we ain't got caught red-handed. We haven't done anything wrong. We still have an option to not go and pick that 10 bag up. But when we came back stoned, well, our parents weren't stupid. Fucking hell. They were doing worse stuff than us as kids. They were the trial experiments. Right? So they weren't stupid. They knew what your red eye meant, unless you had hay fever. That was the only way you were getting away with it. Good old Mr. Perfect barely gets ill, and if he does get ill, he'll go to sleep for 3 hours and be able to get back up and continue like I never had a fucking virus in the first place. COVID put me on my arse for a day, and I was back to normal. COVID killed my stepdad and put my mum in intensive care.
I should get going.
Going to show, I mean, in hindsight, with how long I've smoked since I was 7 years of age. I should have cancer by now. I am 32 years of age, and I've smoked since I was 7 and started full smoking as soon as I got to 13. I've dibble-dabbled in drugs majority of my life. Found out I only really like alcohol, I only really like fucking cannabis, and cocaine's way too expensive for me. And due to the manic depression, I'd get highly addicted to it again. I don't have the funding for it. But don't get me wrong, every time that I'm at a bad area of life, my nose starts twitching, just like a bunny rabbit. I always think, oh, fucking hell, I may as well just go and get a bomb of fat. That's the cheap cocaine. Cheap man's cocaine. Go and get a bomb of fat. And then that way, I can induce some endorphins in my body. But then I started a different process and went back to my exercising as I did when I was younger. Remembered who I was, what I was about, what I enjoy doing. And started using that to induce endorphins in my body. Instead of fucking taking cocaine, which I can tell you how it's actually made. Right? You need a cocoa plant. We extract it through a leaf. We need a detergent and we need paraffin, which will do a chemical reaction allowing you to extract the cocaine from the cocoa plant, which is from the leaf. Yeah? You go online and try and see if you can get a cocoa plant within Britain, because I highly doubt you can.
Epic battle. But soft, squishy human like you should probably steer clear of the wildlife out there.
You said something about a worm.
Not a worm. The worm. Huge. Invincible. You can't miss it. It pops out of the dunes from time to time. Plows down everything in its path.
As if this planet wasn't deadly enough.
Good news is, it doesn't attack us. Doesn't seem to care about us at all. Just stay out of its way. It'll barrel right through you, tear you to pieces.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, I've seen that thing. I wondered what that were about, I know. Right? And trust me, you as far as I'm aware, you can't find that shit on internet. You have to live through that area to be able to do that. And you know what that was through? I'll tell you what it was through. Being young, dumb, and stupid. Wrong place, wrong time. And it sounded good. Same reason why I wanted to go army. Yeah. Also, the line comes from actual one of my favourite bands for fucking... Nope, that's not falling in reverse. Give me a second, let me see. Oh, what is it called again? It's one of my favourite bands, but I'm shit at reading. Great. Rise Against, you know? I said, son, what would you say if I told you you could carry this gun and you'll even get paid? I said, that sounds pretty good.
You Revener Brank? Struck sent me. He said that you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morda?
I'm Nakmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Overlord?
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one. Welcome to New Tuchanka.
I understand you and your people are pissed off.
Humans were welcomed into the Citadel Council with open arms, while the Krogan endured centuries of oppression. You have no idea. Your understanding only makes me mad.
Okay, gotcha. Loud and clear.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
Our outposts are new. We could use the advice.
Your manipulation is so transparent. No advice for you, only regret. Watch, the Krogan will thrive and the initiative will pay. Get out of my face before I smash it.
I'm going to journal about this later. See you soon.
So, one of them, mate.
Diplomacy is an oxymoron. This is serious.
Yeah? Maybe.
She's plainly said the Nexus will pay.
I want people to do better with their life. I don't want them to be in the same position as every other fucking idiot. Right, I smoke weed, and that's all I deal with, and alcohol, and I consider alcohol to be blood money, because people die through alcohol. Nobody dies through smoking weed. The worst you get through smoking weed is you feel tired, you get munches, and that's about it.
What do you want me to do?
Never heard anyone die through cannabis poisoning.
Or I will.
Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together.
Trouble?
Varka and Gren fought together back home, side by side, but always in competition. Made them stronger. Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other. I can see the tension building, colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
A divided colony will never survive out here.
Which is why we need to act fast. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Which is?
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Make them fight as a team. Defeating a common foe creates a powerful bond. Krogan don't take that lightly. Help me perform the rite, and we can hold this colony together.
How am I supposed to help with the rite?
For one, they need something to fight.
I hope you don't mean me.
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena. Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wild to attract a fiend. The beast might be feisty at first, so stay on your toes. I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
And I think that that is more important than anything else, man. And as soon as humanity actually learns, like what it is saying, that we need to learn to unite, we'd be a lot better off. But the problem is humanity doesn't want to unite, nor does it want to unite to protect its kids.
No promises.
I'd love to take down the...
I mean, we've physically been told that the governments are pedos, and yet nobody seems to care.
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
You probably saw pictures of my dad.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
Scavengers?
Amongst other things. You seen the Flophouse yet? That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
You see? And the problem is the only way to prevent, to deal with the drug situation is to have monetization on it. And I've already said how we can solve that. Everybody that's on drugs receives a medical card. Everybody on this medical card goes to the pharmacists and the doctors, well, to the doctors to get their prescription. Yeah? Therefore, while they're at the doctors, with their medical card to go and get the drugs that they want, they might actually seek for help. Yeah? They're already at the doctors. All it takes is for them to ask. If they don't want help, they'll take the drugs and they'll be on their way. Isn't that much of a better world than a smackhead going round robbing people and old ladies to be able to afford their drugs? Don't you think that's a much better area of life? And plus we can regulate it. You can't regulate anything when it's on the street. The problem is these smackheads are going to get drugs that have been bashed, which, you know, more likely will kill them. And do you know how they actually cut smack up? Brick dust. That's how they get more smack out of their smack. They get a brick and they file it. They're injecting brick dust into their veins to feel a bit of release from whatever trauma they've been through in their life.
Have you had much trouble with the scavengers at the colony?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan? Give it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate, and who knows?
Cocaine, to stretch that out, is actually mixed with concrete. Why do you think it's fire? Eh? Oh, I've got some fire in, I have. Yeah, because it's got fucking concrete in, you thick shit. You're not supposed to touch concrete with your bare hands because it burns. Unless you've been doing it for a while, you kind of get used to it and it don't bother you.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
Mate, do you really think that I wouldn't have this knowledge if I haven't done stuff in my life? You don't fall upon the knowledge that I have without doing shit and learning that this is wrong. And it's the government that makes everything wrong. Yeah? We don't know what that person's going through. Yeah? We don't understand their mindset. So at least we can do is fucking ease their pain. And unfortunately, if they need to abuse drugs to get up in the morning and function through their day, what is the problem? At least they're up. At least they're functioning. At least they may be doing something. Now, I don't think a smackhead's going to be able to do much of a contribution towards society. But they're always out and about, so they could be cleaning the fucking streets up. Once again, if they're cleaning the streets up and their area, it might induce endorphins and they might start seeing a nicer version of life. At the minute, they can only see black and white because the colour's been drained due to the drugs they're abusing. And we just need to put colour back into their life. And maybe they not see everything as so black and white and dull and boring. Because the only time they get to taste the rainbow is when they get that drug. That's it. I mean, I've been through the worst. I lost my child in my hands. Felt his heartbeat fade away. And I managed to just stay with cannabis and alcohol. So I really struggle when some people out there are on smack and cocaine when mummy just didn't love them.
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help. Be careful out there, Pathfinder.
And also more heavier drugs. Right? I break the matrix through what I've been through. I do not fit the algorithm. Even my doctor knows that I'm fucked. Because I asked him.
The worm out there again.
Like,
That thing is
what
huge.
tablet do you have to prevent me from reliving the experience of losing my child from 3 a.m. till 6 a.m. every fucking morning? There's nothing. So I'm just fucked then, aren't I? And the doctor agreed with me. So what am I physically supposed to do? Other than just try and accept this situation the best I fucking can.
If you head out worm hunting, let me know. I'll plan your funeral.
And the problem is you probably have no fucking idea to what even say to me. Or you're probably just going to run upon the same shit I tell everyone else so that they can feel better. Oh, well, there's the brighter light at the end of the tunnel. It gets better if you continue. No, it doesn't. Not in my situation. No, it fucking doesn't. It gets worse, and it gets worse, and it gets worse. There is no better situation to my outcome other than death. Because it's the only way I would be released from this burden that I carry. And I've prayed for release for such a fucking long time. The only thing that kept me going and the reason to keep me actually living was the fact that my dog, that was it. That's the only thing that kept me going. I don't know where we're going half of the time in this. Like, the layout's really awkward to try and work out again. And also when I click the map, which is not that no more. No, it's awkward to get to it. But yeah, I want to get to that, but like, how? I've been running around for the past 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get to one fucking person. And at the minute, it looks like suicide. Oh, hang on, I could be able to jump across there. Let's do that. That worked. And sadly, I'm one of the best people to be dealing with all the situations within this world that we've got. Because I'm able to analyze, I'm able to calculate, and I'm able to move forward. Right. Most of you motherfuckers can't do shit.
Raven or Brank?
Quiet. Anyone tells Morda I'm talking to you and I'm kicked out.
Spit out what you know and I'll take it from there.
Okay, okay. I said quiet, not rude.
What?
Did you see the crashed ship as you landed? Morda's after the drive core.
That's remnant tech. Can Krogan use?
What are you talking about? She's building a bomb.
With the drive core as a power source. Sam?
Dangerous to those handling it, but in the end, very possible.
Demolition teams have been busting down walls for months, battling those robots and scavengers. Lots here want peace with the Nexus. If Morda gets that drive core, boom, it's over. Now get away from me.
Got it, thanks.
And like I'm saying, within my world, money wouldn't get you anywhere other than food and luxuries. If you do not have talent...
That Krogan just called me rude? Seriously? A Krogan?
He did.
You wouldn't be getting
Was that
anywhere.
more important than the thing about the bomb?
No, I know. Let's go see about that drive core.
We have to try, at least.
You're setting yourself up for
Hey, Nexus, back me up. The initiative did cure the genophage like they promised, right?
Not a cure. They've made some good progress.
Barely. There's no point in getting our hopes up.
It's our duty to populate the colony with strong Nakmor offspring. Am I right?
This is a new life for the Krogan. Anything can happen.
Come on. Nexus has a point. We've actually got a shot at having a kid now.
Let's continue this discussion later.
So, it all comes down to that. And we need to stop electing spoiled brats to run our countries, and we need to stop electing nonces to run our fucking countries. This is the main thing that we're gonna need to fucking do. As a human race, not as a individual, trying to bring a better future into the life for all of our offsprings. This is the whole human race that has to come together. I didn't want to do that. I mean, they pretty much just look the fucking same, like. This isn't one person's embarkment. This is the whole world that needs to come together. The whole world. No, it's vegetation. I wonder what I thought that were over there then. This is where we are. And we've just collected like 1,054 different fucking side missions to do. Alright.
I actually felt a breeze today. Can't believe the weather's so different.
There's content, mate. I'm just doing that, so. At least I'm playing a different game instead of the same game over again. You wanna watch Call of Duty again? Apex Legends again? Hey. Be like the rest of the stupid streamers that can only play one fucking game. It's free. I actually have to pay for this out my own benefits to be able to fucking do this. The problem is I don't have much money in the first place, and I barely have fuck all with my dog and the situation that he's in. It's not his fault, but it's not helping me.
Pathfinder, I detect broken scavenger machinery ahead.
Especially when you had low funding in the first place. If it wasn't for the fact that I have my mum that will not argue when it comes to me and my animals, you know, I'd be in a lot worse a position than what I am now, which is more of a problem for my dog than me. Right? I mean, yeah, my mental stability is fucked anyway. Like, same as the person that was at Tesco that decided to ask me and then confront her, oh, well, if you need anyone to talk to, you know, you could talk to me. So I says, would you like to know what my problem actually is? He said yes. So I told him, within 3 days, I'm going to be off to my son to wish him happy birthday at a cemetery. And watched him feel like absolute shit after I said that. He felt like absolute scum. And I'm an empath, so I know that. And he apologised. And the reason why he apologised is because he was chatting shit behind my back. And I knew that. But once he found out the actual reason, and what I go through every single fucking night, well, he did not like himself. And he apologised ASAP. Man says it's not your fault. You didn't know. If you need anyone to talk to, especially now I know I'm here. And I truly do apologise. How do I place a law? Okay. Oh, right. Defeat and tame.
Get ready to fight!
Their race. I kind of think that my vehicle being here is probably not a wise idea as the trap's right there, so let's move that out of the way. Is it you I'm supposed to be taming or some shit? How am I supposed to tame you? I'm just gonna kill you. I don't understand how this one works.
It worked.
Alright.
We need this lure on Maya. Let's go back to the shaman.
Yeah, why not? We can just fast travel there anyway. I suppose it don't make much difference. And also it helps resolve the fucking problem that we've got going out over there. Like, when I live in that repetitive loop every fucking night, no matter what I do, I can't break the cycle of being up around about these times. Right? I have tried being up for, well, I stay up for a long period of time anyway, so bragging about that, I've tried. I used to stay up for 3 days anyway. And absolutely get bladdered to the point where I'm pissed as a fart, physically can't fucking move, physically fucking drained, right? To try and break the cycle, it doesn't work. And even if I do, I'll just wake up in a night terror that leaves me in a worse position than what I would have been if I was awake. So I live in an area of a constant distraction to provide my mind to come away from this. But even with a distraction in front, my mind doesn't come away from it.
Pathfinder, you're back.
I set the lure. We should be in business.
Good. I already filled Varka in.
I don't like it, but I won't back down from a challenge.
Gren's another story. He refuses to fight with Varka.
Also, we're on 604 subscribers. We did have 605, but someone's unsubscribed. Boo-hoo. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know what people want me to say. I mean, I've been streaming for that long that I don't really give a shit. And like I say, like, if you don't enjoy the content that I'm doing, you can unsubscribe, but I will change to a different game eventually. Like, I'm not always going to be playing the same game, because once completion, I will move on to another game. There is a few select games that you'll see me constantly playing. So like it used to be Apex Legends, and then it went to Call of Duty, then I got bored of that, and then it went to fucking Predecessor all the time now. Which now I'm slowly becoming bored of that. Because of you full man fucking sweaty streamer little teaming little bastards, mate, have really ruined the games, because you've got us normal people that just want to play games and enjoy games, and then we got you motherfuckers that sweat your tits off 10 hours a day on the same game. And that you're not even good at the game, most of you, mate. Most of you are fucking cheating for a start. And we know this. And we know it's catered towards content. That's all the game's about. Like, oh, welcome, and you know you want to pay £19 for this new skin. No, I didn't even want the skin in the first place. I've had to download shit, so I couldn't download another game because of this shitty skin. And you've done no updates to the actual game whatsoever. All you've done is provided me a shitty skin.
A Krogan wouldn't run away from a fight. There has to be more to this.
He's a coward. Knows I'm the better warrior. Doesn't want to look bad.
You want to try reasoning with him? I don't think he'll listen to an outsider, but it's worth a shot.
So, it pretty much comes down to that situation. Oh, mate. Honestly, mate, you're one of them people that should be dead. I'm not gonna lie. Arrogant, not willing to listen before you make a decision. Bearing in mind I'm the one that's terraformed this planet, you should be kissing my arse. That's a good point. How is that going on? It seems to be proceeding, but I don't know if it's doing anything. I don't know whether it's me doing the missions that is proceeding that or what.
It's Gren, isn't it? I'm the Pathfinder. There's a rite of union waiting for you.
I told Kortic, and now I'm telling you. I won't do it.
Varka already agreed to the rite.
Don't care. I'm not fighting with that arrogant sack of rocks.
You want to destroy the colony over this stupid feud?
This colony is all I give a damn about.
Then don't let it get that far. Do the right thing, Gren.
You sound like Kortic. Fine. If it gets everyone off my back, I'll perform the rite. But I don't trust Varka to fight fair. The second that fiend is dead, she'll gun for me. I need a third party to keep her in check. Someone neutral, like a Pathfinder.
Me?
That's right. I don't fight unless you do.
What about my squad?
No squad. Just you, me, and Varka.
Guess I don't have much of a choice.
And also another thing, I'm dyslexic and I always try and interact with my chat. Always. Even though I'm struggling to read it and it takes me a long time to process. Right? Now don't get me wrong, if there was 1,054 people chatting in my chat, I'm not going to be able to keep up with that.
You gotta be kidding.
Because I'd just be reading the chat and not playing a game. Which is why I've started to moderate towards people that I value more important. Like Paige, she's a moderator. So, she's always been here, she's always helped me in my channel. She's always put what you can see there within the channel at the beginning. And also the second one. Depending on whether she's already come on to the channel and I've asked her how she's doing, you know, that's the only time that something else would be different there. Other than that, I always show appreciation. Even if someone new subscribes and it notifies me that someone subscribed, I'll always say thank you. And I will always shout the person out on the next video once I've seen the notification. Right? I put a lot more effort in than most people. There's a reason why Paige sticks around, because she was helping other people out that never really gave her any appreciation or said thank you. And you see, that's just disrespectful. Especially when someone's taking the time and day out of their life to try and help or provide some sort of assistance. It's just disrespectful. And the same as all you people that view and watch people, mate. Like, you pretty much do everything for them, but they get all the benefits and the money while you get to sit there and get fuck all out of it. And you're pretty much like most of the Nazi zombie Easter eggs that were solved was done by the public that messaged YouTubers for them to make a video and then make money off your work. There's no different how the government does it.
3 fiends. They'll be talking about this for years.
You're a tough one, Varka. Couple of those bites should have killed you.
Almost did. Your quick shooting saved my hide.
Yeah, well.
You're both strong, but together you're unstoppable.
Yeah, I get it.
You're pretty impressive yourself, Pathfinder.
Too bad you're not Krogan. You'd make a good warlord.
Warlord Ryder does have a nice ring to it.
Ha ha! Spoken like a Krogan.
I'm here every day, streaming, at least. Some days I'm not, but it depends how bad I am with my depression. And I only drink alcohol when I'm depressed. Okay? If I'm not depressed, I stay away from alcohol. But if I'm depressed, I will drown my sorrows until I can put myself to fucking sleep. Bear in mind, I can drink half a bottle of Jack Daniels, not half a bottle, a bottle and half of Jack Daniels, and still be sober.
Who's actually been to Kadara. You can ask her. If Arcal wants to be a heavy for some Kadara slimeball, he can. I wasn't gonna stop him.
He'll be treated like an expendable attack dog and he'll die. And his death will be on your hands.
Or he's using them to make a bunch of credits so we can live easier.
And trust me, I'm not proud of that, and nor do I see that as a bragging right. Especially when I know why I can handle that amount of liquor. Yeah? The amount of abuse that I received as a child, I abused my body in other ways, which was alcohol. I mean, these are both the same fucking answers.
He's a Krogan. You guys don't go down that easy.
You're cracking jokes. I should beat you into the dust, Nexus scum.
You should go. I'll handle this.
But she asked me. You asked me. Sheesh.
Why can't I just put a bullet in your head?
I saw that. You fixed that leak? Working on it.
Alright. Always trying to stream something different. Always trying to do something different. Right? Because I am a transisting channel. Right? I don't want to be sat on the same game like these sad fucks that I watched. Oh, I'm the best in the world. You're only playing Nazi zombies, mate, and it's just follow the leader, bro. There's nothing to be bragging about. You know what I mean? Follow the leader, follow the leader, turn round, shoot. Follow the leader, follow the leader, turn round, shoot. Follow the leader. You got nothing to brag about. Noah J456. Sorry, the cough wasn't intended. I was supposed to say that clear. Very clear. Because you are not the best. You are shit. Right? Compared to the people that I know are the best. Which is Mr. J.D. Dalek and Mr. Ruffle Waffles. Right? You ain't shit compared to them, bro. Shit. And you lie about everything, I know, mate. Oh, when you open 100 Apex packs, you'll get a free heirloom. Yeah, you basically forced everybody off of your words that watched you to pay for 100 fucking Apex packs to try and get a fucking heirloom. And it's not free when you're paying for it, dickhead. You know how many people, how many families would have gone out with money because of what you said?
The nav point provided.
Luckily, I'm not as retarded as fucking most.
Okay, ice peeled
I
everybody.
opened
Let's get in and get
100
out.
fucking Apex packs and still never got a fucking heirloom. Where my mate Mitch came on, opened 4 Apex packs and got a fucking heirloom straight away. So where you get, oh, if you open 100 Apex packs, you'll be guaranteed an heirloom. I don't know where you got that from, you fucking lying bastard. You just did it so that everyone brought the Apex packs to promote Apex and so that they could have more funding to do fuck all with it. Other than fucking release Bible content.
Initiating download.
Reinforcements!
There were no enforcements in the first place, mate. It's technically an ambush. And I find that quite disrespectful. Especially when you get bare donation money, which is, you're the reason I started streaming in the first place. Alright, I don't actually have to be in the proximity of this shit. Because I thought, well, I'm not very good at anything else and I'm unable to work, but I'm really good at playing games and I'm really good at finishing games and completing games, even with the lack of ability to read. That this might be a good way of me being able to afford to go to court for my child and be able to see my child. But as time went on, I realised that we were a little too late. My best option for my child's situation is now for him to come and find me. And I'm kind of glad that I never made his middle name with K. Alright, because, I mean, he's KKK now. That's Kyle King. If he had a middle name, I didn't pick him, so I don't remember him. He's been the Ku Klux Klan, mate. I really wish I'd have thought about that before we signed the fucking birth certificate and that lot. Because I may would have changed his first fucking name to something a bit that doesn't begin with K.
Damn! Should have thought of that.
Yeah, I know the feeling, I was just saying that.
More hostiles.
I don't get why I can't just blow that up. I also don't get why I can't do any damage to them until they're actually out of the ship. That's the thing, that's the point. Yeah, where you going now, bitch?
Try again later.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Right, we've done this now.
This is the active terminal. Initiating download.
Have I legit got to just stay here then?
Reload!
So wait, is that progress bar? No, that progress bar doesn't go up. Okay. The worst bit is I'm not even a racist person, man. I'm an arsehole, but I'm not racist. Your skin colour makes no difference of whether I value you to be a dick to you or not. What gives me a reason to be a dick to you is the fact that you're doing something that's bang out of order and needs calling out. Simple as that.
Easy for you. say? Can you tell what's in all that data? Better have been worth almost getting killed.
Much is encrypted. However, a few phrases stand out. Krogan super soldier, pure Krogan, and tank bread.
Huh, interesting. Send me a report of what you can decipher.
Good one.
Other than that, I have no reason to be a dick to people. Unless you give me a reason to be a dick. Right, I had one of my mates shit himself when I put my carbon fiber knuckles down. Not when I had hold of them, when I put them down. Because he knows I wear them to shed mercy upon people, because if I get to feel it, I may enjoy it too much. You know what I mean? And that's when my mate shit himself. Yeah, when I put my carbon fiber knuckles down. Not pick them up, put them down. Because he disrespected me. And I wasn't happy. And I was drinking at the time, so probably not the best idea. And do you want to know how he stopped himself from getting knocked the fuck out? Alfie. Just remember Alfie, Ben. Oh, I love Alfie, you know. I know you do, bro. A dog just saved my life. Shit the bed. And now all my friends are scared because they know as soon as he's gone, so's my humanity.
Bodies, electricity arcing. We don't want to go in there.
I'm already in. A little bit late for that. Tell me what to do. Huh?
Pathfinder, your shields will not withstand this for long.
Withstand what? It's not me getting shot the fuck out of, actually. So I'm all good. Oh, what the? I lied. I am getting shot the fuck out. Isn't there any, like, there's usually control panels. Have I actually got to destroy these? They do a lot of damage quickly, don't they? Yep. I was actually looking for, like, some way to disable those turrets and put them on my side, but there doesn't seem to be any physical way to do that. So we're just going to go for an area where I believe I've got some sort of cover and be able to shoot at them. Problem is, there's quite a lot of these turrets around.
Think that's it?
It's really not. They're just instantly blast and all. We'll work our way around here. At least I can take some sort of cover here. Are these motherfuckers gonna shoot at you and all that? kind of hard to know when it's going to shoot is the issue.
Bolstering all shields.
I think the turret's problem, not mine. He is, though.
We are not here for your things! Stop shooting!
Probably not the first time they've heard that.
He's not shooting, though. He wasn't shooting, it was no threat. Right, we gotta sell a lot of shit then. Because now we're actually full capability on that, so... I don't even know what we've been picking up with half of that shit and all. I was kind of hoping there'd be some sort of console down here that we could hack. Right. To be able to prevent dealing with them. I know we're not alone, man. Like, there's bare fucking turrets around here, man.
There's more around every corner. Watch your 6, and your 3, and your 9, and your...
Oh, there's a turret there. The turrets are taking way too long to deal with, man. I don't know if there's any turrets down there. This sniper sucks. Why didn't you change the weapon? Bear in mind, I'm still on like a level 1 assault rifle and all. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I fucking hate
I think
you.
we need more glyphs.
I think you need to shut the fuck up. I mean, I already know where it is. Is they gonna let me scan it from here?
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder.
I mean, we can't do that other one down at the bottom anyway, so... That's out of the question. Yeah, we really need to sort our shit out at some point. Like, we just need to put the best on and sell all the crap, really, that we've collected. Oh, I don't want to do this shit, and I can't... Oh, I can, actually.
Nice work.
I couldn't be asked to do it. What do you want from me? I'm still going to refresh the stream soon, so I'm going to be back. Because I need to sort my dog food out and put his meds down for him, bless him. And I need to sort where he's been laid, because it fucking stinks.